Alright YouTubers, it's me Jihad78 back with another video to show you guys my retro collection. Today we'll be doing a video about my Nintendo 64. This started off over here. Right here we have this Nintendo 64. I have two of them in case you guys didn't notice in the beginning. This one's NTSC, this one is PAL. I picked this one up first earlier this year. I was basically in the mall and I saw this unit and I just saw it, told the guy how much. He's like, well, you know, it doesn't work. I'm like, look, just give it to me. So basically I got it with the box. This one's European. Like, you can see over here it has French, German, Dutch, and came with the box, came with the power cable and the AV cords, pretty much complete, and controller of course. What I didn't have was a game, so I had to pick up a game from another store. A friend of mine who sells retro games. He doesn't really care much for them. This one was boxed, by the way, NASCAR 98, and got it here with the box. This is a European release here, hence it says PAL. I don't know if you can see that over there. Need to get a new camera. So yeah, this thing works. It was a good deal. But over here we have the NTSC version. This one I've decided to bless with the Nintendo's Wonderful Expansion Pack. Unfortunately, I still don't have any games that showed off, but I was able to pick it up from the same store, boxed, and I got the expansion pack right here. So it's always good to have one. I do intend to get another one for the PAL Nintendo 64 as well. Let's have a look at the games. We got Dr. Mario 64. This one came boxed as well. I got the box right here. I like to keep boxes if I can get my hands on them. This one's NTSC. You can tell. Now the problem is with Dr. Mario 64. The battery backup in this game doesn't work, which means I can't save my progress or my high scores. Reason being, this game was dormant for 10 years in the box in the store in the middle of nowhere. From 2001 to 2011, this game was just sitting in a box, so I went ahead, opened it. Yeah, and the battery backup doesn't work. So basically, and I can't open it because I don't have the game bits. Still, good game. Moving along here, we got Mario 64, Super Mario 64. I beg your pardon. This is a very good game. This was actually a landmark game that Mario was in 3D, real 3D, at the time back in 1996. I really do like this game. I'm not much of a fan of 3D gaming in general. You know, when it comes to Mario, I do prefer the 2D platforming like what they have on the Wii recently. But this was definitely a milestone for Mario, and this game was very nice indeed. Let's go over here. I got GoldenEye over here. I picked this one up in the market the other day. It's a very classic third-person shooter. One of the first, if not the first, that made it to consoles back in the day. Definitely a good game. Very good multiplayer. Definitely had lots of laughs with this with my friends. Moving along over here, I got Star Wars Shadow of the Universe. I do love Star Wars. I'm a big Star Wars fan. This is a great game. I got this one box as well from the same store as the expansion pack and Mario 64 as well, and NASCAR 98. It's got a whole bunch of games that he doesn't really want, he doesn't really care. I'm not about to tell him that these games are worth more if they're sealed. But yeah, this is sealed, and this is also a very nice game. Just moving along right here. And finally, this is my other PAL game. This is Mario Kart 64. I got this one just for the sake of occasionally using the PAL machine. I'd rather have it on NTSC, but now that we have it, we have it. I don't know who owned this game, but the guy chipped away the tabs over here, thinking that he could stick this in a NTSC and Nintendo 64 and play it, but nope, that's just not gonna happen. So it'll fit in either one of them, but you know, I don't really see the point of him chipping it away. The guy obviously didn't do his homework. It didn't really make a difference to me. The game works and it's cool. Over here I got one controller. I only have one controller. This one came with the PAL Nintendo 64. One's enough. So you can see it's got a good grip on it right here. Now, another thing I picked up, because I like to sit far away from the TV as possible, got some extension cords here, and they came with the box as well. It's known as the Extender. Now, doesn't that sound funny, Extender? This is made by Blaze, and apparently it'll work with any Nintendo 64, be it American or Japanese or European. But that's just, I couldn't resist Extender. Yeah, moving along. Also, I have the Nintendo 64 Passport Plus. Now you're wondering why I have this if I have an NTSC Nintendo 64. Just in case I ever do pick up an import, and I know you can modify these things, but in the beginning I only had the PAL, and I really wanted to play some NTSC games. So basically, I got this for you know, this thing is awful to stick in. Whoa. Anyway, you get the idea. This is just used to play imports on your Nintendo 64. Says right here. But the thing is, um, Mario 64 will not play in color with the Passport Plus 3. So that was just wondering. Here's the collection again. We'll be doing another video shortly. I hope you guys enjoyed this one more than the previous two. I'm doing my best. I like to share my collection. I like to give a shout out to Luke Morris 1 over in Japan. This was his idea that inspired me to make this video, along with MN12 Bird, Jake over in Canada, and other members of the gaming community, and of course the James Rolfe Angry Video Game Nerd. I think he's the guy who helped me start a collection all over again. And hopefully we'll be doing more videos over the next few days, and I hope you guys are enjoying it. Take care and good night.